Alright, let's talk about something that's been blowing my mind lately. Imagine this, you're driving a car that's been on the road for 48 years, and suddenly you realize the engine's only got about as much power as a couple of phone flashlights left. But instead of pulling over, you decide to keep going, not across a country, but across interstellar space. That's exactly what NASA's doing with Voyager 2 right now. And honestly, this isn't just about engineering, it's about humanity staring into the abyss and refusing to blink. Let me break this down. Here's the wild part. These probes were launched in 1977, which means they're older than 90% of the people watching this video. They were designed to study Jupiter and Saturn, not to become the first human-made objects in interstellar space. But that's exactly what they've become. Voyager 1 crossed the threshold in 2012, and Voyager 2 followed in 2018. Now they're both sending back data from places we've never been, using technology that's older than the internet. In my opinion, this isn't just impressive, it's a masterclass in adaptability. The real genius here is how NASA's handling the power crisis. Each probe's nuclear battery is decaying by about 4 watts every year. To put that in perspective, if this were a smartphone, you'd be down to 0.0000001% battery life. But instead of giving up, engineers are basically MacGyvering solutions. They've turned off heaters for instruments that aren't even working anymore, rerouted power through systems designed in the 70s, and found lower power alternatives that keep the spacecraft from freezing in the -200°C void of space. What makes this really fascinating is that it's not about new technology, it's about squeezing every last drop of potential from old tech. It's like if your grandparents' radio could somehow evolve to stream Spotify. But here's the trade-off. Science instruments are getting shut down one by one. Voyager 2 started with 10, and now only 3 are left. Each shutdown isn't just flipping a switch, it's watching a piece of scientific history go silent forever. In my view, this raises a deeper question. When you're billions of miles away, what data is worth keeping? They've already lost their cameras. Those were shut off after the planetary flybys in the 80s. Now they are sacrificing instruments studying magnetic fields and cosmic rays. It's a brutal calculus. Keep the spacecraft alive, but slowly blind it to the universe around it. A detail I find fascinating is that this mirrors human aging, trading capabilities to maintain basic survival. Let's zoom out for a second. These probes are now 142 Australian dollars from Earth. That's 142 times the Earth-Sun distance for Voyager 2, and Voyager 1 is even further. A signal takes 24 hours one way. We're literally shouting into the void and waiting a day to hear a whisper back. But what's incredible is the data they're sending isn't just space weather reports, it's telling us what interstellar space actually looks like. Before Voyager, this was all theory. Now we know how the sun's influence fades, how cosmic rays behave outside our heliosphere, and even how magnetic fields twist in the galactic winds. What many people don't realize is that this data is rewriting textbooks in real time. And then there's the poetry of it all. These probes carry golden records with Earth's sounds and images. They're humanity's first physical messengers to the stars. But here's what gets me. They're not just time capsules, they're time travelers. They launched during the Cold War, were repurposed during the digital revolution, and now they are limping into the 2020s with duct-taped power systems. If aliens find them in 40,000 years, will they see a coherent message? Or just the chaotic brilliance of a species that couldn't stop tinkering? Personally, I think that chaos is the message. We're not sending perfect artifacts, we're hurling our persistence into the cosmos. So what's next? NASA's Big Bang power shift bought another year. Maybe 2. But eventually, the lights will go out for good. When that happens, we'll lose our furthest outposts. But here's the takeaway. The real legacy isn't the data, It's the fact that we built something meant to last longer than our lifetimes. How many things do we create today with a 50-year horizon? This makes me wonder, what should we be building now for the 22nd century? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Because if nothing else, the Voyagers remind us that the future is worth planning for, even if we'll never see it ourselves.